You know what I don't buy into? It's the idea that somebody else can hijack my energy. Like, I don't believe that you can hex me or curse me or send me the evil eye hard enough to even give me a bad hair day. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, has power over my field unless I hand it to them. And that's not just woo, by the way. That is quantum physics, dude. Your belief is the magic. Your nervous system is the wand. Like, whatever you believe is true for you becomes your lived reality. And now let's just unpack this whole curse obsession, because humans have been spiraling about bad energy since literally forever. So, thousands of years ago in Mesopotamia, people inscribed curses onto clay tablets and then they buried them to bind their enemies. The Greeks and the Romans did the same thing with lead tablets, calling on the underworld gods to basically handle some business. Egypt had the evil eye, England had the witch bottles filled with nails and hair, and that was to trap dark magic. So, different continents, same theme. People feared energy being weaponized against them, and you know why? It's because we have always sensed that energy is real. We just didn't have the science yet. So then fast forward to modern neuroscience and quantum mechanics, and we finally have a language for it. Like, your body is not just flesh and bones, it is an electromagnetic orchestra. Like, your heart field alone extends several feet around you, pulsing a rhythm that other people can literally entrain to. Like, your thoughts and your emotions, they are energy waves, and you are a walking broadcast tower. So, yeah, when somebody is jealous or angry or sending you shade, you do feel it. And that's not magic, that is physics. Like, heart coherence studies show that people's brain waves synchronize when they're near each other. Like, emotions are contagious because we are biologically designed to attune. But here's the twist. Feeling the energy doesn't mean that you're controlled by it. That is where sovereignty comes in. Because if you believe somebody can curse you, you have just given your subconscious a script. And your body will then start running it. Your amygdala fires up and cortisol floods the system, and suddenly you are scanning for that proof, like a headache or a flat tire or a weird dream. Like, congratulations, that's the nocebo effect. Like, you just hexed yourself better than every rival ever could. And science proves this over and over and over. Belief can heal you, placebo, or harm you, nocebo. It literally rewires your biochemistry. And this is where, like, witchcraft and neuroscience actually agree. Belief is the spell. Now, let's talk about projection, because the evil eye isn't just some supernatural laser beam shooting out of somebody's pupil. It is envy. It is emotion turned into energy. So when somebody looks at you and thinks, oh yeah, must be nice, they have unconsciously thrown their own lack at you. But it only sticks if you've got the matching wound. So if you are secretly afraid that you are not good enough, the energy is going to find Velcro. You're going to feel it, and you're going to call it a curse. But really, it is your unhealed parts resonating with theirs. That's why shadow work is the real spiritual armor. So when you've owned your jealousy and your fear and your shame, you stop being a sponge and nothing has anywhere to land. And you know what, let's be honest, because sometimes we're the ones throwing the evil eye. Like, if you doom scroll somebody else's success and think, ugh, that is energy too, and the spell goes both ways. Like, you can hex yourself with your own jealousy as easily as somebody else can. So how do we stay clear? Well, not by paranoia, but by coherence. Like rituals, like candles and salt baths and prayer and smoke cleansing, whatever it is, they all work because they regulate your nervous system. They tell your body we're safe and we're protected and we're home. And that state of calm literally strengthens your biofield, and a coherent field repels chaos automatically. Like, you don't need to send it back, you just don't pick it up. And stop using fear as your ritual, because protection magic done in a panic just reinforces the belief that you're under attack. But protection done in sovereignty reinforces that you are fucking untouchable. Like, think of your field like a healthy cell membrane. Like, maybe it's open to nutrients and closed to toxins. And that's what real shielding feels like. It's not a fortress. It's an ecosystem. It breathes. And for the skeptics, heart-brain coherence studies and quantum entanglement government experiments, and even the freaking CIA consciousness research, they all suggest the same thing, which is that we live in a participatory universe. Everything is connected, but nothing can control you unless you consent energetically. So, yeah, curses exist as energy and as belief and as projection, but you're the one who decides whether or not to tune in. Like, you can be the Wi Fi router picking up everybody's static, or you can just unplug from the nonsense and broadcast peace. So, the takeaway: stop looking at who hexed you. Ask where you're still agreeing with the story that you can be hexed, because once you remember that you're the source, not the target, the whole game changes. Like, you stop living like prey and you start moving like power. Like, you stop needing to return to sender because your vibration already does that for you. And you stop fearing the evil eye because your inner eye is wide open, and that is the real magic. Even when science and sovereignty and soul, when it all syncs up, you become untouchable. Not because you built a fortress, but because you finally realize that you are the fortress.